not hating. They just got to get to know me.
Get to know me, Miss Yoshi Viral. What's good, mama? Good.
Nothing much. I tried to come in. Hopefully my phone don't die on you. I think I got enough to get through the interview because you say it shouldn't take me long.
No, I ain't gonna keep you. I'll keep you too long, though, sister. How you doing, though, mama?
I'm good. I'm delivered. You know, I had a meeting with Jesus, and then I had not the real Jesus,
I know, we know.
a non-melanated Jesus.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm good though. I'm in a good space. You know, a lot of people, I guess they feel like because I lost that I should be down or sad, but I feel like I'm in good company. I'm with all the other people that lost to Charlie Clips, and it's many of us.
That's your question. What's your relationship with the girls, though? Because I feel like you do get some hate. Do you feel some of it is warranted because of the stuff you might have said and did, or it's a lot of hate? How's it work for you?
It's I can't be the victim, right? So I'm not like just this isolated incident that girls attack and hate on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had the opportunity to come in the game and be a little bit nicer, and I probably wouldn't go through that, right? So let's take a look at like Prestavia. You know, she's a sweetheart,
right?
So she don't really go through the same backlash, but I came in with a different approach. So I can't understand why they want. I understand why they want to take the opportunity, maybe to kick me while I'm quote unquote down, but I just don't feel down. So I feel like maybe, you know, it's not working because I just don't feel down. I feel up like a motherfucker.
I'm glad to hear that, Yoshi, because people try to throw you in this depressed bag sometimes. And personally speaking, little mama, I don't like seeing that though. As an older gentleman in battle rap, I'm not gonna co-sign seeing a black sister get torn down the block. I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I don't condone that at all. But how do you feel about the overall battle itself, though? Because people said that they thought you were gonna get killed. And respectfully, Yoshi, I had Charlie win in 30, but I don't think he killed you though.
You know what? This how I know Charlie loved me, because he went light on me. And they're like, you call that light? And I said, I do. I call that light. He did go light on me. He did just enough to secure the win. But if he wanted to, he could have really gassed up on me. You know what made this battle hard? Being in the position where everybody felt I was going to lose.
Right.
I felt like if I came with the best version of me, it would get discredited somehow, some way. And I didn't want to put that pressure on myself.
Right.
I wanted to go in there and have fun, and I did. I had a blast. And the one specific thing that I wanted was a moment. And what I thought the bars that I thought would be the moment were. And something that I would have never expected, because I would have never expected him to have like that antic, that specific antic. Maybe I was thinking he would dress up like a preacher, like come out with a preacher's robe or something like that, him himself. But to have another person jump in his battle, which I'm trying to go back to the history outside of the Pharaoh one where John and them jumped in. I couldn't picture him having some outside like entity jump in the battle. So, and then I find out the kid was a battle rapper. He is a battle rapper.
He was on Restore Order, I believe.
I seen him on Restore Order. He battled Profilini. I seen that. You know, Yoshi be in tune with the culture. So I did see that. But I didn't recognize him because I'm going to do them like they do us. They all look the same to me.
All right, that's a different bag, that's a different bag, though, little sister.
So I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who Buddy was until after the fact, because I did feel bad because I was being mean to him. I was being mean to him until I found out who he was, and then I went up to him and apologized.
Is it two things that us as a culture, if you sit back and think about it, and you know this better than me, you're battling Charlie Clips and your first time on a big stage, right?
Right, both.
So both those dynamics got to be.
It's a lot of pressure, but I took the pressure off myself because I said, it's going to hurt me more. And I'm noticing this from the girls that had this approach. Right. It's going to hurt me more if I go in there and think or try to beat this nigga. It's going to hurt me more. Let me tell you why. Because of the shit that I've gone through. So say I did beat him, or say that I come in there with 3 phenomenal rounds, guess what they gonna say? What they gonna say, baby?
You tell me, sis. You let
They
me.
gonna say somebody wrote the bars. They're already trying to take away my rebuttal. That was clear. It was clear as day that was me. It couldn't be no clearer that was me.
Mm.
And they want to take that away. So if I would have came with 3 phenomenal rounds, they would have found a way to discredit me.
Mm.
So that's where I'm happy at, because I know maybe it wasn't the best Yoshi. It wasn't everybody's best Yoshi. But I know, being an MC and being an artist, I went up there and I rapped. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I rapped 3 rounds versus him. I didn't give up. I didn't fold. And having that moment, especially in a culture like battle rap, that really just thrive off moments, because we saturate it. It's so
Right.
many, so much shit.
Right.
There's no way we can remember every fire bar, every fire round. It
Mm.
has to stand out. Something has to stand out and be monumental. And that's what I think this battle will be. So maybe it's not the best battle where we're going to go watch for bars on either side, but they're going to go watch for that moment.
Mm. Let me ask you a question about moments right quick. So what are we doing moments in the sense of, I like moments, but is it moments versus 3 rounds, or we just looking for, how do you battle rappers?
Normally, no. But in this instance, where it's already uphill and it's already, as fire and as hard as I think I am, I
Right.
don't think I have the hands-on stripes and skills and experience to beat a person like Charlie Clips. Most of y'all niggas don't, and y'all been in the game decades. You know what I mean? So I knew that.
Right.
But you got to sell the fight and you got to talk your shit. I never thought I would get him to sign a contract. So when it happened, it's like, okay, here's your opportunity to, what I wanted to show, and this probably ain't gonna make no sense, I don't know, but what I wanted to show was that I had potential.
Okay. Was it hard to write for him? How hard was it to prepare for Charlie though?
It was hard because all the good Clips bars was taken, like all the good Clips name flips was already taken, because he's battled so much. Everybody has used the same angles. His defense is phenomenal. He had probably one of the best defenses in battle rap. So that make it hard. And then the fact that, say I'm gassing up on him, say I'm really cooking, like say how Vixen was her first 2 rounds. That's going to push him to go crazier. That's going to push him to go harder than what he already did. And just being in that moment, it showed me a few things. It showed me I wasn't ready for DNA. And I've been calling DNA out. It showed me I wasn't ready for Tay-Rock. It showed me how elite Vixen is. I don't care what y'all say about baby girl. I seen it live in the flesh. Vixen is better than a lot of you girls. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how long y'all been here. I don't care how many millions of views you got. Vixen, I seen her stand in front of Tay-Rock.
Yeah, man. I was, wow.
She's better than a lot of you girls.
Wow.
She got the total package. We all got bars. We all could rap.
Right.
I seen her walk that nigga down across the stage.
That second round, yo. That second round was hard by Vixen, yo. Hard. I can't go hold you though. But let me ask you this, because during the face-off, you said to Clips you were nervous. Were you really nervous?
Yeah, I was nervous, and I think it affected my delivery, because I didn't know. Usually, I'm not nervous before a battle, but this was the first battle that I was nervous for, because you don't know what Clips is going to do. I was a little bit nervous for Bill Collector, but with Clips, it's like, this what made me more nervous about Clips. He on a run.
Yeah.
He's on a run right now. He's in a bag right now. You know what I mean? He got something to prove. And so that's why I tell people he went light on me. If he really wanted to, I opened the door for that wreck shit. You know what I mean? By throwing my hat down.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yo. Yeah.
Yeah. I opened the door for a lot of stuff. If he really, really wanted to gas up on me, he could have. That's how I know Clips love me, and I love you too, Clips. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity.
But yo, is it? Cause, all right, let me ask you this: as a competitor, do you girls get mad that guys go live on y'all, or y'all want them to go hard like they do?
I would like for them to take me serious. I would like a guy like Charlie Clips to take me serious. You know why? He have a huge fan base. Right. And what is his fan base more likely to go back and watch? A battle that he took serious, or a battle that he played around in?
Serious.
So, and I know they're gonna enjoy it. And a lot of he did something that he don't do with none of his opponents. He posted me and gave me love and gave me props.
Mm.
And by doing that, I got thousands and thousands of followers, new followers. And it's like, okay, we fuck with you because you fought against our goal. That's our goal. Charlie Clips is their goal. And I fought against him, and they seen something in me, what I wanted. They seen the potential. They seen heart. They seen something. Maybe they can't put their finger on it, but they seen something. So that make it worth it.
What did you learn about the big stage, Yoshi?
I learned that what I'm doing, the bar that I sat there and took a couple seconds in my head to create,
Right.
got more reaction than the bar that I sat weeks and weeks to create. That let me know I'm doing too much. I'm taking moments that could be moments and I'm making them too intricate to where the normal person is not going to be able to catch it. That's why I'm comfortable, because I know on the rewatch and rewatch, people gonna catch my shit. That's what I'm known for. We're gonna catch it on cam.
I like
But
this line you had the first. I love that line of sexist line you had.
yeah, I had some shit that they was gravitating to until I said the kissing cousins, and that's something I gotta learn. Know your audience, Yoshi.
Well, Yoshi, you really thought I was gonna hit those, sis?
I thought it was gonna hit because I was saying he think it's I was saying it to him, not y'all. Right. I'm saying he think it's cool to kiss cousins because we in the South. Right. I was trying to diss him, but it's like I said, it's a lesson learned.
Right.
It's a lesson learned. So when I'm in New York, I'm not gonna say nothing that could be offensive to New York. If I'm in the Midwest, I'm not gonna say nothing that could be. But you live and you learn. Like I said, it's my first time. Yeah. Right. That's why I'm so proud of myself, because what Clips told me, he said, I watched your Prestavia battle, and one of the main things that made me say yes to battling you is you never gave up. You kept rapping. It could have been crickets in there, and you kept rapping, you kept performing, you kept going. And that's your heart. And so that's one of the reasons, because you know how many people, male, female, vet, rookie, would have folded after them first 2 rounds?
Right. I've seen it. I've seen it though. You know what I'm saying? Was this whole process, writing for Clips, going to the battle and everything, was it draining? Was this whole process draining for you?
Yeah, it was, because the whole switching from B-Dot to Clips and the thirst and the desperation for me to be on the card, it made me take a battle in a short amount of time that was fucking risky as hell. Right. It was risky as hell. So it's a lot of weight lifted off of me now that it's over. It's like, okay, I can just focus on the next ones. Ain't nobody that you battling better than Clips, unless you bitch you get, and you not like a Lux or some shit.
Can you answer that question? 3, we're giving credit to heart now. It's the actual bars. I want you to answer that question, because I'm not doing that, but I want you to answer that person. Somebody said on the bottom there.
What they say?
3, we're giving credit. Basically trying to say I'm giving you credit for having heart.
No, I said Clips gave me credit for having heart. He said he didn't take me because of any of my bars. He took me because I had heart. That's what Clips say. Right. It's people that's tearing me apart that feel like, okay, that wasn't the best Yoshi. We seen you at your height versus caution. It wasn't good enough. Me as an MC, I know if you watch it, you're going to catch bars. Maybe it ain't your favorite bar. Maybe it ain't the bar you want. But my brain is incapable of rapping anything other than bars. Maybe you don't catch it. Maybe it's too intricate. Maybe you don't fuck with the scheme. But I don't know how to rap anything other than bars. It's bars in there. It's pretty bar heavy.
Yo,
if you go back and watch it.
I remember speaking to you a while ago, right? And I remember you saying this thing. It always sticks in me. You said you were in the sense of, should you go thought bars hard or just leave the thought bars alone, right? When you're battling a male, though, is it hard to get away from that, though?
Yeah, because I really be attracted to these niggas. I really be liking these niggas. So yeah, it'd be hard. They be thinking it's a thought bar. Now I'm shooting my shot.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you said like the fuck, I felt that at the crib. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's how I know they was fucking with me. Because when I said your penis need to be as good as your pen is, they like that. The crowd liked that. They was fucking with me all the way up until that part. That's a lesson learned. I ain't seen too many people go from booed to tear the roof down. I don't think I seen it in history to go from getting booed. They turned it around, but I had to turn it around instantly.
Small room, Yoshi. People say they like you better in a small room than in a big room. You say what to that?
I say I do too, but you got to understand, I come from the small room. So, of course, I've already mastered that element. Right, the only way I'm going to get better in the big room is if I do it more and more and more. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm only going to get better.
Right.
I didn't have no moment like that in the Prestavia battle where I was able to shake the room. And so I was able to figure that out in the Clips battle. Like, oh, this is what they want? This is the sad part about it is, especially realizing as an MC, what the crowd wants is very, very simplistic. It's really easy. I'm like, this what y'all want? You telling me I'm busting my brain? I'm going crazy trying to come up with some crazy unique stuff, and y'all just want basically the low hanging fruit, the easy to digest stuff.
But we seen you battle dudes. It's the drugs battle. You didn't really go 30 bars in the drugs. I thought you were bar heavy in that battle, more than this battle. I would say, Yosh. What do you say to that?
I would agree, but the thing about it is there was a lot of stuff that I cut out of this Clips battle.
Okay.
Because when I seen what he did with the Jesus thing,
okay,
it's like, bitch, at this point, all your thought bars is going to look crazy because he done just brought Jesus out. It's going to it's going to be flatter than flat. So in my mind, I'm having to remove those bars and try to just keep the ones that I have that are aggression or that are like 8 Mile-esque. You know what I mean? That's why I was proud of myself. And they only mentioned that rebuttal, but I made sure to rebuttal every round. I thought it was fire for me to come back and do the Super Mario shit and the Jazz. Jazz took pipe to get to her level. That kind of hit, you know what I mean? And I feel like that showed me, bitch, you got to take risks. You got to try. You got to grow, and you got to get better. And I understand why the girls is avoiding me, because unlike other girls, I'm not stuck in my ways where I feel like I'm already the best and I already got it. I know that I could grow and get better, and I will.
Okay.
I will grow and get better. I haven't reached my pinnacle. You haven't. If you think Caution was the best Yoshi, that wasn't. You haven't seen the best Yoshi yet, because I'm still figuring out my style.
Yoshi, that was some fire Yoshi, though.
They just gave me a girl I was mad at. They just gave me a girl I was mad at. All the other girls that I'm mad at is avoiding me strategically.
Who are you mad at, if I'm asking? Who are you mad at?
I'm over it now, because all I wanted was to get to the top. And so Charlie Clips already opened that door for me. Y'all didn't want to do it. The boys did it for me. Subliminally, they didn't know it, but the boys, the one who opened the door for me to the top. But the girls wasn't going to do it. And they kept saying, you're not a top girl until you battle one of us. Well, I find that hard to believe, because every time there's a top female card, or every time there's a female card, I'm on it. I'm on the same cards with y'all. And I haven't battled y'all. I haven't battled no top tier girl outside of Tori, though.
Wow. Let that breathe for a second, Yosh. You have not battled a top dog yet. But you need that, though, Yoshi. You do know that, right?
I mean, it would be nice, but it would, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not finna chase them down. I'm not going to continuously chase them down. At this point, why would I be chasing down somebody who my following is higher than? I don't care if you got 1 million views on YouTube years ago. My following right now is higher than you. Why would I chase you?
But Yosh, all right, let's exclude the following for a second and just talk about just resume now. Now we're talking resume and rapping that you're here for. The 40s of the world, the Jazz of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do want to see you get it in with those.
Yeah, some of them, but some of them, I'm not going to chase it down. Gotcha. I'd rather battle the Eliza Versas and the Hope Trillies and the J Loves and the other. I'd rather battle the newer girls, and we create our own classes in our own class before I go chase them damn Queen of the Ring vintage girls. Not this year.
Do you have female friends in the culture?
If I need a friend, I'll talk to myself.
Well, let me phrase it. Is there one of the sisters that you reach out to that you consider a sister that's battle raps?
Vixen cool as hell. C3 cool as hell. Shuni's cool.
All right.
There are some girls that I feel like I probably could reach out to for like mentorship. Couture is really super duper cool. You know, it really just depends. And like I said, I can't play victim. A lot of the stuff that it was me trying to get battles, and my way of getting battles starts drama. That's why I say I'm not chasing it, because I don't know how to politely ask to battle somebody.
He's like, yo, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe the boys, but not the girls.
And do you also look at it like this? Even though you know the girls have been there longer than you, they can't really son you or try to little sister you. Is that also how you look at it? I don't want you girls thinking I'm your little sister? Is that how you moving?
I mean, I'm older than a lot of these girls
That's true.
already.
That's true too.
But that's not even the case. Like, what fucked me up for a long time is I started as a fan. So when I would meet a lot of these women, I would still have that fan mindset. You know, I would be a little bit starstruck. I would be happy to meet them and be in their presence because of what I've seen on Queen of the Ring and thinking that they are what they not. And so now I just don't have that mindset after 5 years of being in the game and seeing how fickle it is and seeing how people switch up and people, the same girls that I see dashing each other, I'll see them drinking and toasting the next day if they have a mutual enemy. So just seeing that, it make me move different, it make me think different. And I don't want to go into this year creating unnecessary drama when I really just want to rap.
Got you. Were you worried about Charlie taking it there? He was going somewhere, I think, one of the rounds that I was at the crib like, oh, Clips, I don't want you to go there. You know I'm going with that. Were you worried about that?
Yeah, because I'm like, I feel like if I did have something like that in my history, because I'm such an open book, I would have already expressed it so that I could help girls. But that's just not my testimony. So that I'm glad he cleared it up and he had like a reason as to why he was opening that door. But I would have rather that. What I was really scared of, and I really had my paperwork just in case.
All right.
What he did with Farrah with the whole crabs thing and everything. That's what I didn't want. So I had my paperwork. I had somebody holding my paperwork just in case that nigga try to put any STI on me. I was gonna be ready. Like, nah, not this one.
Little sister's not playing that though.
That's what I was worried about, because those kind of things. That girl probably never had nothing wrong with her coochie, but when somebody say stuff like that, it like kind of linger and last forever. Battle rap angles linger and last forever. So somebody probably may think from now on that something happened with my stepfather. They still think I took Prestavia boots and I didn't. So Prestavia, we don't wear the same size. I'm glad you got the bar off. What the fuck do I look like? 5 foot, 115, 20 pounds wearing some goddamn Timberlands. I'm not wearing no Timberlands in Seattle, Washington. Rainy ass Seattle. Why would the fuck would I be wearing some Tims? I didn't take your shoes, girl. Like I told you, I didn't leave with the jail suit and I didn't leave with the Tims. Damn now. If I hear it one more battle, I'm gonna be tight. And I'm probably gonna hear it because I just exposed that it's making me tight.
Well, here's another line I feel you're gonna get talked about a lot. The Remy Ma thing. You want to clear that up? Because I feel like people are going to poke holes at the Remy thing too much. I feel like
I see it. That's low-hanging fruit. I see it's a slow news week for OTFMZ. I see they put me in there trying to say Twerk gave me the rebuttal. If I'm going to be on y'all shit list, OTFMZ, I'm going to make an alternative channel to y'all. It's going to be called Yo TFMZ. And everything y'all post, I'm going to repost it, but better. Don't put me on your shit list. You don't want those problems, because guess what? Y'all got y'all own. Imagine if a battle rapper did the same thing that y'all do with battle rappers, saying y'all as media, but with media. Because sometimes y'all be talking about y'all personal stuff. Sometimes y'all, imagine if I took everything I see the media do and make a channel called Yo TFMZ, and this is what the media is up to. And I'm on y'all ass. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because you know what I mean? We don't want those problems with Yoshi. So apparently I'm on their shit list. Remy seen me at the event. She hugged me. She said, hi, Yoshi. When she left, she said, hi, bye, Yoshi. It's all love between me and Rem. When I seen the assistant, she didn't say nothing to me and I didn't say nothing to her. And
you think you guys have a conversation, sister to sister on the low? Nobody got to know about it?
Yeah, but sure, that's what I said will have to be done before I'm pretty sure that they will even be considering to book me again. Would be a conversation. But like I tell everybody, there's no need to ask me the question because I don't have no beef with Remy. Remy is wonderful. Chrome 23 is wonderful. And I am just, it's just, you can have a great restaurant and a terrible manager, general manager.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I saw a tweet today, right, from you this morning. You talking, and I'm paraphrasing. Correct me if I'm wrong, sis. You were saying basically what group you should join now. Am I right? Am I paraphrasing it right?
Yes, but they convinced me that I don't really need to be in a group.
I told you. What did I tweet you, Yoshi? What did I tweet you?
You said none.
None. You don't need nobody. You came in. You got. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
But okay, this is why I said that. Okay, because the reason why people is trying to put that allegation on Twerk is because when he said it, when he was like, "You better rebuttal that shit," I turn around and you see me nod my head, and the submissive bitch in me. It took me hearing it from that nigga for me to like really internalize it and be like, oh shit, this is real. Like, it's vital. Like, bitch, you have to do it. When he said you better rebuttal that shit, I just shook my head yes and turned around and just got into that mode. And that made me feel like you need people that's behind you, that you trust, that could guide you through these tough situations. You know, a boxer, they got their, hey, yo, jab left. Hey, he's tired over here. Move this, move that. That helped me. I don't know how other battlers feel about that, but that helped me. Hearing the people in the background after I threw my hat. Yo, we gonna pick up your hat, but don't get in your feelings. Walk around. Don't let that nigga get in your face. This and that. All of that shit, that helped me.
Right.
I'm always on the stage by myself. And like I said, if I'm on the main stage, I'm on the main stage and I realize, oh, I see why people have a crew. I see why people have their niggas behind it, because you need that. You need that. Especially me while I'm still learning.
Right, you're right though. But let me ask you a question, Yoshi, in that though, because you're probably right though. But the culture sometimes, when we have the entourages behind them, it's a little gas sometimes, Yoshi. And I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you need that, but I like the fact that you've done shit your way, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so, yeah, I don't necessarily need a whole squad, but what I feel comfortable with was just exactly what Twerk did. Just that confidence and that motivation, like, yo, you need to do this. And it had to be somebody that I trust and that I believed and that I took serious for them to tell me. I fuck with the fans, but them saying that, they were saying a whole bunch of shit behind me. Right. But for me to turn around and see this nigga 6'1" and fucking looking me dead in my eye like, you better rebuttal that shit. That's all he said. That's why I'm so shocked that people would. It was a quick, less than a second conversation, like a dead ass, like God sent him, his mama a preacher and everything. It was a divine intervention for him to come and tell me that, because that really drew me up out of the casket. It would have looked way worse if I wouldn't have had that moment. It would have looked terrible. It would have been a death. It would have been a death. That's why you like, you lost, but it just don't feel like you died. You know why? Because I had that moment, a moment that was bigger than what a lot of people had that night.
You know, it's funny, when he came out with the white Jesus, I tweeted out, yo, Clips, you could get a black Jesus, my nigga. And then right here you come with it, boom. And it was like, yo, man, that shit. Tell me about that feeling for you. Listen, let's be honest. You got booed in the first round, so you went from getting booed. You good, Yosh? Uh-oh.